So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy.
We live. Just, I don't know if PJ's plans on streaming tonight, so I figured I would stream while I'm setting up the server until he decides to live stream. If he does, then we'll switch over to his channel. Don't worry about tags and all that. I'm not trying to get it all super set. Like, this is just a chill stream here. We're just gonna chill and get the server set up because the server is working now, so it's kind of a mess. Alright, sorry, I texted my wife. What's up, Shane? How are you doing tonight? That's all taken care of. I'll just go ahead and move this over here. I'm not even going to worry about the other one. I'll bring up the Discord just in case he says something. Like I said, I don't know if he plans on streaming tonight or not. Actually, before I get in, I'm going to switch this to live. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Mr. Matt. I hope it was a good one. I hope you stuffed your gut. I did, with some amazing food, and fortunately didn't get to bring any home. My wife's been up since like 3 o'clock, so she was tired, and we didn't even make it to the, you know, when everybody starts cleaning, but we didn't even make it to dessert. So anyway. Are these all ours now? Yes. So we have all these. I do need to get over to and set up the rice field. Had Thanksgiving at the station. Nice. Bet that's some good eating. Whatever my dad's, and my dad, with all the health issues he's got going on and all that, now their septic's full and backing up, so now I have to go over there and dig it up. As he's like, he goes, I got another project for you. I was like, can we finish a few before you start add more? He's like, well, if I want to use my toilet, yeah, kind of need this one day done ASAP. I was like, oh god, alright. So that's yet another project I have to do. Alright. I gotta go over there Sunday and swamp out freaking washer and dryer. Well, I set it up so those who don't have anywhere to go, they would have a place with brothers and sisters, nothing but love and laughter. There you go. That's the way to do it. Do I have to plow this before I flood it? It has been plowed. Okay, so we just flood it. Now I have to remember how to do that. It's under Here we go. Of course, he picks the most oddly shaped one. I'm gonna try to make it as full as possible. Is the server up and ready for people to join? It is. It's up. It's not ready for people to join. I have to. Before I started streaming, I went in and I leased everything that we had, and then cheatedly went in and switched it from lease to own in the XML files, and then set the fields that we owned prior to when we were just hosting a multiplayer game. I set those to own. So now I have to go in and move everything back to where it was, because for some reason when I uploaded the save file from the multiplayer game, it didn't translate to the server. So I don't know what happened there. But yeah, no, it's not set. It is set up. It's just not ready for everybody. That's what I'm doing tonight. This is what I'm doing. Like I said, I don't know if PJ's plans on streaming tonight. He hasn't said anything yet. So I figured my wife's already gone to bed. I got nothing better to do. So I figured I'd get in here and get it all set up for tomorrow night. So that way, if people want to join tomorrow night, it is good to go. Had a full house, so I think it was successful. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, that's a lot better than what it was last time, so I actually like that. And we finish it with this. Yeah, buddy. Alright, and then we come over here to flood it. Also, what is gonna be the name? That name's Outcast Farms. Alright, so let's go ahead and flood this. Alright. And we'll just start bringing stuff down. That was pretty cool. It looked like he actually like put it in gear. And we have to reharvest everything. We gotta replow everything. It's gonna be a nightmare. Same as it's always been, pretty much. Well, no, I can't remember what the name of the server was. I think Outcast Farms is just what I recently started using. I think it was Outcast Posse for a while. And then when everybody split, I just switched it to Outcast Farms. Oh, that's one thing I gotta do. I have to... go in here and seasonal growth is no. Traffic, time scale. What was the other stuff? Plowing on, disaster destruction, enable dirt, normal, automatic engine. We'll stop that. Trailer fill limit. Trailer be filled until max allowed weight is reached. On, right? I believe. That's what we want? Alright. Dude, it's been so long since 19... I don't even remember those days. But to further prove, you know, Giants and their shoddy customer service. Someone asked if there's an issue with hosting servers off of Steam keys, and they said that that's never been a possibility. Well, here I am, yet again, on a Steam key, hosting a server. I barely do? Yeah. Dude, there's been, like... Yes, there's some nights where it gets kind of quiet and can be a bit boring. I understand that, but I'm so happy to have less people involved. If you knew everything that played out behind the scenes with some people, you would want to forget those days too. So I'm kind of glad that I don't remember everything, because some of those people that we used to have hanging out, whew, boy, that's too many mods for me to install. If you think that's too many mods, oh, just wait. We had 75 mods in the last server, in the Farms 22 server. This is 18. Or maybe it's 19 with the maximum. I don't remember. It's 18 or 19. We play with mods, bro. Always have, always will. We had some rough times with them, but also some good laughing nights as well. Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't trade it. I do regret some people that we've had along the way. There's a lot of good ones. A lot of just awesome human beings that have hung out over the years, but there's just as equally amount of dirtbags. It bothers me some nights. Are there people I miss? 100%. But I'm happy with just being the small group that we have these days. Less chaotic and less having to worry about what you might find out about people. Get that, just gotta remember those good night specials that we didn't stream. I don't know. Those streams in the tough era were that tops it for me. Like oh, some of the shit that came out of that guy's mouth. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have my... Does the thing even have 4 ways? No, does it have a... Is that not a light right there? No, it doesn't look like it. This thing's got No lights. Oh, it does have headlights. That's a plus. Here, I'll pull over and let the bus by. Oh yeah. Oh, get straight. No joke. I still have not recovered from the it's like she left the little chip up there for me. I still haven't recovered from that. Boy. Oh boy. Is there any way to download the Magdom pack without using the digital key? No, the Magdom pack I think was you have to pay for it. It's a DLC. I don't think all of us. No, that story alone has scarred me. And that's just one of what, like 5 years of tough stories that. What's up, Austin? How are you? I'm pretty good, sir. Thanks for asking. Got a belly full of good food. The server's up and working. The flickering is gone without having to use reshade. Oh, I'm good. Yesterday was my birthday. Had a good birthday. Turned around, had a great Thanksgiving. Dude, it's been a good last couple of days. Now, you know, now reality sets back in. It's like, are we moving before Christmas? Do I put a Christmas tree up? Like, what's going? My living room is just full of boxes right now. Longer than that, I've been here for 6 years. Has it been? Yeah. I mean, I've been uploading videos for 10 years now. I don't know when what year I met Tuv. I know it was towards the end. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was. I don't know what year it was I met Tuv. I know it was towards the end of Farm Sim 15, I believe. I got it from the disc and the download portal does not work. That's weird. I did forget to tell you happy birthday. Oh, no worries. I don't like the attention. Can I hook something to this? Thank you, Austin. What's up, Jamel? How are you? Well, you know, I've always told you. Have you? Dude, I don't even remember. That's how low I pay attention. Like, it's just like, because I always feel like it's awkward. Like just saying thank you, it feels like awkward to say it. I don't know. Like when people comment on my Facebook, like people that I don't particularly like. So like my Facebook friends are a mix of like my high school friends and such, and people I've worked with and stuff. But there's also people like I was friends with, like my parents. So like one woman that's on my friends list is she was a waitress at a restaurant, and she was like the daughter of, she's old enough to be my mother, let me put it that way. She was the daughter of one of my mother's best friends, and then I ended up working with her when for like a very short period of time when I was a busboy, and she always tells me happy birthday. It's always weird because I don't really talk to her. And then like Chuck, who was the guy that worked on my dad's motorcycle, he always tells me, and it's just like I don't know. Like I don't know you people really well, so it's weird. What's up, Sean? How are you? Oh, I was like extra duty IRS, the Internal Revenue Service. Okay, I think we're ready for this now. But yeah, normal. As far as I know, I've only bought the disc for 17 or 15, 17, and 19, and 13 maybe. I don't know. I bought digital for 13. I don't remember. So I don't know how all that works. To be honest with you, I never bothered with DLCs or anything because none of them really interest me. I probably will end up removing the MacDon at some point if people who didn't pre-order it want to join. But right now, like everyone that joins pre-ordered it, so they should have it. About to do these fields in 2 swipes with this big old thing. Like I said, I don't know if the PJs is streaming tonight or not. He didn't say anything. Hasn't said anything yet, I should say. If he does stream, we're going to go ahead and end the stream, and the stream he'll start streaming over on his channel. So that if he does stream tonight, that's what happens. If not, we'll just go as long as it takes me to get everything set up for tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, Michael. Hope you had a good one, sir. Which should be hard because I have more equipment. We have roughly the same equipment that I remember correctly that we had. I don't remember all the specs and everything. So I have pretty much everything we had from it. I just don't have all the correct specs and everything. But I do have like a better plow this time, so we don't have like the 6 whatever. It's bigger. You have to go to download portal and then it's not working at all. Jeez. Has Giants addressed that at all? Look, I'm pretty happy with Giants right now. The 2 things that I was complaining about the most, they actually fixed. So they're in my good graces right now. says code incorrect, like not very much, but I enter the right code and maybe too many people are trying to get into it. Oh, if your code's not working, that might be it. Have you already claimed it? Maybe you claimed it and just don't know? I feel like this is a much bigger header than what Tony had. I'm about to do this all in 2 swipes. This canola can't do straw. Ooh wee. I do think this time around though I'm gonna keep that barn because I kind of like that barn for just decoration. And what I'm gonna do instead is sell this stuff over here, cut down some of the trees, and put a longer shop in there. So yeah, we do have more money than what we did at the last time I streamed, but I'm still not done with it. And get this harvested, and then can get the hired help plowing. And I still have to get the wood going because I do want to build that shed. I just want to see what it looks like. Like I said, if I don't like it, then I can sell it once we build it. Probably depends on like what time he gets home from his parents. It's the right code and says code incorrect only sometimes. Oh. I don't know. I've never used. Okay, that's a lie. I think I used it once for a copy of Farm Sim 19. I think it was for the code I gave Dalton to host the 19 server, I think. I just bought a cheap key to host off of from what's that one? Not G2A, but the other one. What's up, Redneck Gaming? How you doing tonight, sir? Happy Thanksgiving. If you are American. Remember, for 6 months. Look at this guy making it happen for 6 months. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I love your face. I think about switching up the name of the flock stuff. Elite flock will stay, but like instead of top tier flock, I was thinking about Supreme or Ultimate. And a $5 donation. Thank you, much appreciate, sir. I'll appreciate you, filler. Now I was thinking about naming it like so top tier would be changed to like Ultimate flock, and then Elite flock will stay, and then the flock light would be basic flock or something like that. I feel like that flows better because you have flock light, then you have elite flock, and then you have top tier flock. So I think basic, elite, ultimate sounds better. How was your Thanksgiving? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Can't complain. Like I said, had a great birthday yesterday. And then I had a good Thanksgiving today. And I can't complain. And then tomorrow, like I said, reality sets in. Because I have no clue when I'm moving yet. So it's like usually the weekend after Thanksgiving is when we work on putting our tree up. Well, the weekend after Thanksgiving starts tomorrow. So it's like, do we put a tree up? Do we not? Because I'd hate to get the tree all decorated just for them to be like, hey, by the way, you're moving in 2 weeks. It's like, you couldn't tell me that last weekend? Well, thank you, Redneck Gaming. Sorry, I'm rambling. I heard we were talking about how long we've been subscribed. I know I was around since Farm Sim 13 days. Oh, that has to be on. That's right. That's why it wasn't loading. Dummy me. Did I do Farm Sim 13? I know I did 15. Did I do 13? I guess I kind of had to if I start posting videos in 2014. I guess I would have to have done 13 videos, wouldn't I? Alright, so one thing we can't do is we gotta get... I didn't post many. I know that much because I started in 2014. Excuse me. Towards the like, I think it was like August when I posted my first video. August 2014, or is it? Yeah, because I create my channel in April. I posted my first video in August, I think, and then. Farm Sim came out in probably like November-ish, October, November-ish. So I couldn't have done, or Farm Sim 15. So I couldn't have done many. Construction. We'll get rid of this. Yep. And we're going to cut these trees down. What is this? Water tank. Alright, we'll move that. So we'll move that somewhere else. And then we'll sell this. Okay. And then I want to see if generators. Okay. I'm looking in the wrong category. What was the issue with the multiplayer tag? I don't know. I re-downloaded them. I guess you didn't upload the fix or whatever. So I went and I just added the multiplayer line in all of them. Alright, I think we gotta cut down that tree. Because this would work for me. No, that tree's not even an issue, I don't think. So I just went and added the multiplayer line to each of them. I did re-upload them. Well, I downloaded them directly because I deleted them, re-downloaded them, and put them in, and they still didn't have the multiplayer line in them. I don't know if you uploaded the wrong ones or not. But I downloaded them and tried it again. I saw it's corrupt, so I opened it up and saw because the trailer worked, the trucks did not. I'm okay with this. Did that screw up the level of land or not? No, hopefully not. That's annoying. No, okay. it just screwed with my texturing, which I can fix some other time. But yeah, it looks a lot better. Maybe that tree does need to go. Now I see it. Did I not buy my chainsaw? Oh wait, that's right. There you go. Can't use your wheel anymore. So dumb. Oh, and it went in. Oh, that one's in there, isn't it? Okay, so maybe we do... Alright, let's go ahead and sell that back off. And then we'll replace it. Yeah, but like I said, as soon as I add that line in there, it worked just fine, so. Was it this tree that was in there? I'm gonna guess it is. That's not what I want to do. But I do need to move this. Actually, I don't, so I have multiple trailers. I'll just fill up a different trailer until I get this figured out. Still can't remember the chainsaw. Shame. That's why I don't do the farm sim modification stuff. Yes, I don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it's so annoying when stuff doesn't work. Oh, it works. It's right over there. This game would not be as entertaining without mods. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Chad. Same to you, sir. Hope you had a good one. Alright. Okay, cut that all up. This as low as we can. I think that's all. I don't think that tree's in the way, but if it is, we can always cut it. This game would be dead without mods. It would have never become this popular. 100%. The reason why I started playing this game was for a truck and trailer mod in Farm Sim 13. I was like, that's cool. I want to play with that. That's the only reason why I bought this game. And look at all, just look how far modding's come since those days, since 13's days. Jesus, Pete. But yeah, no, 100%. This game wouldn't have made it past Farm Sim 17 if it wasn't for modding. This game wouldn't have made it past Farm Sim 13 if it wasn't for modding. What am I talking about? I only started playing this game legit the last few years. I still don't play it legit. I had mods in day one. What's wrong with me? I mean, like release stuff, I start the same way, but now I have over 1,300 mods. I thought you don't do farming sim mods. Or you mean like mod yourself? I don't even anymore either. Like I learned how to do it, and I was like, cool. That's all I need to know. And then, like, right around the time I learned how to, like, take a 3D model and put it in game, was right when the community started becoming, like, super toxic. And I was like, nope, I don't want any part of that. No, I'm good. I'm good. I get enough toxicity in my comment sections. I'm good not dealing with modders, like, just crapping on everything. No, the Load King in this server, the Load King, the Transtar, and the Superliner are all from Jesse's Discord. I don't mind myself. I quit when FS19 came out. Yeah, I quit when Farm Sim 17 came out. I think it was when it was 15 when I learned mod. When King Merc taught me how to. Now don't get me wrong, I still like I know how to edit stuff and I edit stuff to my liking. But yeah, I have no desire to like do a full-blown mod anymore. I think that's the best part of doing learning how to mod is I can adjust stuff that's out to my liking. I mean, over the years, I still like work on stuff for Farm Sim 17, the fire truck stuff. That's it. That's the only thing that interests me. And especially in recent years, you know, the guys over in Jesse's Discord have helped me out a lot, learn even more, and how to fix errors and identify the issues and all that jazz. So I'm just not cramming shit into a mod and it just break. But yeah, I have no desire. Oh man, you won't make a mod for me? Sure, I will make a giant dildo mod just for you. Okay. I'll say I do have a 3D model for one. Because that Ghost Rider kid that was really pissing me off, I was half tempted to in-game it and sent it to him telling him it was a fire truck, but I thought better of it. I didn't do it. I thought about doing it, but I didn't do it. We've already done that. Oh, well, you beat me to it. Because I have a model that was in GTA, and I was so close to doing it. Like, I have it converted over. I just haven't put it in game. I was gonna send it to him, but instead I went the pettier route, and I found out all the information I could about the kid, and instead I threatened him. I was like, I know your grandpa's name, I know your dad's name, I know where you live, I know your phone number, and I will contact the police, his town's police. I dropped the name. I was like, if you do not leave me alone, and he hasn't bothered me since. So I know he's still up to his shenanigans, but he hasn't directly DM'd me that I know of. But he could very well have created another profile I haven't pinpointed yet. But to my knowledge, he hasn't DM'd me. Oh, that kid was next level. Everybody talks crap about Ben. I've never had that much issue with Ben. I will say it. Like, he's annoying, but he's not that bad. Ghost Rider is the top for me. Like, he went as far to impersonate, or I shouldn't even say impersonate, he created a profile and claimed to be a firefighter from my hometown. Like, I'm not in the fire company, but I know quite a few of them, including the chief and the assistant chief, who actively follow me on all my platforms. And like easily I can just be like, hey, is this guy ever a firefighter here? Because they've been in the fire company since they were teenagers. Their whole family's been a part of the fire company. And I was just like, hey, is this guy ever really a firefighter here? Like, it's that easy. But he made up that profile saying he was a firefighter from hometown, currently in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So he went through my social media enough to know that I really enjoy going up to Lancaster and my hometown. And he created a persona off those two things to try to get mods. That is... oh my god. I'm sus about a few accounts right now. I think the last one I was sus about was... what was that kid's name? The kid that always had something to say that I banned because I was going off on somebody in my Discord. And he had to have like a smart remark for everything. I was like, you can get gone real quick. I had a feeling he might have been a ghosty account. But other than that, I don't have anyone on my radar right now. Ethan's pretty good at spotting them though. Ethan is really good at spotting. Like, cause he's picked up on other accounts before I have. So Ethan's pretty good at recognizing a ghosty account. Chandler? I don't think that was his name. Well, I can probably tell you. Let's see. Spot log. That was probably been a while back. He's even going as far as to impersonate Jesse. Like, he created a whole profile mimicking Jesse's profile identically, thinking that would work. That one made me scratch my head. Gaming with Toxic headshot. It looks like he's deleted that account, so that very well could have been him because that account doesn't show up for me anymore. Same with Roblox Fire Department. Those don't show up for me. He's hella good. I can't think the yeah. Freaking Ethan, he's on point. He spot the one before I did. I don't even remember which one it was, but he was calling him out in my Discord. He's like, yeah, what about it, Ghost Rider? What about it? And he kept going on and on. I'm not Ghost Rider. Who's Ghost Rider? I don't know who you're talking about. And then it came out. He was definitely Ghost Rider. What's up, Axeman? How you doing tonight, sir? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh wait, no, you're European, aren't you? It's not Thanksgiving for you. What am I cutting right now? I don't get what's so cool about a mod for a game. Huh? Okay. Anything Roblox instant buy for me? Well, I am. It's not instant for me because, you know, I get there's some people that enjoy Roblox, and that's okay. It's the Roblox kids that are instantly no's for me. The ones that you just, I don't know how to describe it. That the Roblox fire department guy is the one that was like, "Hey Phoenix, can I DM you? I have a question for you." And I was like, "You could just ask me here." And he's like, "No, I really have to DM you. I have to, it's a question. It's a serious question I gotta ask you." And he kept going on and on and on about wanting to DM me. So I finally opened my DMs for him to say, "Hey, I have an idea about Glen Beach. I run a Roblox server. I was wondering if you wanted me to start up a server so you can join and play." I'm like, "What's that to do with Glen Beach?" Just instant ban at that point. It's just like, what? That's not a serious question. Hey, even if it was about Glen Beach, it's not a serious question. And you wasted my time to ask me if I wanted to join your Roblox game. There is a guy, I don't know how good Roblox models are. His stuff does... Okay. Got both branches. His stuff does look really, really good. And I'm guessing he's from Delaware. I've thought about getting my hands on a couple of his models just to see how they would look in Farm Sim. I mean, like, what's so cool about FS mod that people have to impersonate people, but yeah. I mean, they're awesome mods, but all you have to do is be a normal human being to get them. Like, by being a prick and doing stuff like that, you'll never get them. That's what I don't get. It's like they're not behind a paywall or anything. It's just so people can't get them and then turn around and upload them to sites and shit like that. It's not like it's behind a paywall. But these kids have to, like, put on this show. For what reason? For what reason? I'm just running my chops while I'm cutting this wood, and I have nowhere to take it. So I sold this last time, and then I bought, thanks to, I think it was Cyber that told me you could get, it's under Factory Productions. You can get this little tiny little thing here that makes a ton of noise. Almost right there. Yee yee. I think there's a branch that's glitched into the ground here. I think it's this one that's causing this. Oh hey, it's a deer. Guys, releasing all of the stuff we want from the last game is modded as wild to me. They should have been base game. Look, anything they say, like, what? Why is this? Anything that is like mods or what's going on, dude? It's that branch. There we go. There we go. Nope. broke it. Alright, let's see if I can... What was I saying? Giants has become completely money hungry, unfortunately. And I've proven this point by just comparing the DLCs for Farm Sim 17 and 19 compared to Farm Sim 22. And I get Farm Sim 22 cycle is a year longer, but it's over double the amount of mods from 19 to 22, or it was from 17 to 19. One of those two. Like the mods, the number of DLCs doubled, and that's when they realized console players will pay for all the DLC, so they can give us half of the stuff that we got from the previous game and just charge for everything else. And they can put, you know, game mechanics behind paywalls, like the passenger script mod that was in the Kubota DLC. They can put that behind a paywall to get more people to buy the DLCs. And they know they can do that. Like, they know for a fact that console players will pay for... There we go, that fixed it. We'll pay for tractors and stuff. PC players won't, so instead they put in game mechanics, like the construction stuff, like passenger script mechanics that they know we want. They put that behind a paywall, so they can get PC players to pay for it, because they already know console players are going to pay for it. Use common sense, but I've noticed there ain't that much. But 9% of people in the modding community aren't that bad. 10%. No, I'd say it's like... I'd say it's more like 50-50. There are good people out there in the modding community. There's a ton of people out there, but there's just as many buttheads. Both modders and people begging for mods. Like it's not just one-sided. There are a lot of butthead modders out there that do it for the wrong reasons. There's so many people that try to mod for fame and fortune, if that makes any sense. They want to be acknowledged for every little thing. And then there's they want everybody saw that, you know, Patreons was a way around the terms of service, and then everybody created a Patreon charging like $20 a month. There's one guy literally that charges, what was it, $35 a month, and a lot of his stuff is just stuff he's converted over from other games. Like the one guy that did the fire trucks, 90% of those fire trucks that he's got literally are converted trucks from Jesse's mods. And the people in his group, most of them are. And he's charging like $35 a month for them. It's just like, what? I got my hands on them and looked through them, and they are 100% just models that he converted over to 22. But yeah, so many freaking buttheads in the community that is just like... Like I said, that's why I don't bother. There's so many people who are just a-holes these days. Then you got there's another guy who I won't say his name, but he put out an international truck, and it was kind of dookie, and he's calling the in-game one dookie. The in-game one in 25 is way better than what he put out for 22, and he's calling it dookie. I'm like, what? Now, I wasn't gonna name names normal, but yeah, that's who it is. don't get me wrong, there are some that do the Patreon thing right, where it's like the actual mods are like a beta test that you get for their Patreon and they release it publicly. There are a few that do that, but 90% of the people who have Patreon sites for mods never release those mods. They stay behind the paywall and they get around the terms of service because like, oh, it's for beta testing purposes. No. You're hiding that behind a paywall. You are the scum between my toes. Love alfalfa. Hey Terry, happy Thanksgiving, sir. I hope it was a good one, and thank you. Much appreciated. Mucho appreciation. However you say it. Still no word from PJ. I don't know where he's at. Or he's gonna stream. He said if he streams, I do wanna play. Oh wait, did I ever install the next Dark Pictures game? I do have to tell him about a new game I found. As much as he loved My Summer Car, there is a game out now that is like My Summer Car without the car that I think he would love. And it's multiplayer. Pay for mods that are converted that are $30 a month, but I feel like the farther we get into the games, the more stuff we're going to have to pay for, and more. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what it seems like it's becoming. Like I said, while I don't agree with AJ just leaking mods like crazy, I do agree with his reasoning, and that everybody does, like especially like midway through 22, it got really bad where everybody was just creating a page. Like every single modder that did 22 had a Patreon, except for like guys like, what is it, custom modding or whatever, that does the guys that are releasing stuff for Giants Mod Hub. Those guys didn't, but everybody else that was releasing like non-Giants mods had a Patreon, and it got ridiculous. You're like, oh, that's a cool mod. What? I gotta pay $15 a month? Oh, that's a cool mod. What? I gotta pay $30 a month? No. I hope Giants does better to crack down on it this time around. I'm against paid mods, so I pay for them and put them in my Discord for free. Well, that's one way to do it. Even over 5M is becoming a really big cash grab and people are abusing the system. It's starting to get really old. Yeah, well they got hammered hard because they're not allowed to release stuff or sell stuff, I should say. They include like the textures and stuff, but they can't sell stuff with the logos on it anymore. The model or the car companies crack down on that. But yeah, no, there's like $200 packs. It's just like, what? I think Farm Sim Modder saw how much people were making over in 5M, and that's what started the whole thing. Because people start selling mods, and then Giants is like, nope, that's against our terms of service. You can't do that. And then people saw that there was people doing the whole beta Patreon pages where they just say, hey, this mod's a beta. You're paying for early access to the mod, not the mod itself. And it was like a workaround of Giant's terms of service. So everybody started doing that. They bring back the what was the green ones or the orange ones? There was two different ones. AJ is working with Giants or someone that Discord is. Working with them for what? Like, that's the first I've heard of that. I tend to stay away from AJ's server because there is a lot of just yikes stuff over there. I read through every now and then I go get in the shower. FiveM is the biggest cash grab. They still sell stuff with logos on it. Oh, everything I've seen here lately. Of course, I haven't been as FiveM like dug deep into those mods since we stopped playing. Every now and then I'll see what's out there, but like the fire truck mods for FiveM really suck. Really very like, and blame Jesse for this. I have noticed more ever since he started like getting really detailed in his stuff. I've started noticing more and more inaccuracies with FiveM mods as I've looked at them. Just like, oh, that's terrible. Oh my god. Like I would have never noticed that they put a Pierce mid-mount bed on a Spartan. Like I would never put that together until I start looking more into it. I was like, yeah, that's okay. So yeah, I've noticed they're horrible. They're horrible. Even like the guys who put like really good stuff out. Like I think it was it Ripple who did a Pierce Arrow truck? Dude, the bed on that was so garbage. So garbage. But yeah, I thought like they had to remove like, because I saw everything, nothing had Ford logos, Chevy logos, or anything like that anymore. And they changed it also, like even the file names. It doesn't say Caprice anymore. It just says sedan, like 20 or 2013 sedan, stuff like that. And people are selling admin roles. I did see that and all of those stuff in the servers. Yeah, I did see that. I thought about starting back up our other server, but then I realized it would just be like me, PJs, and maybe Brandon, whoever played in it. So I was like, what's the point? What's the point? I have all the server stuff still back. Like I could start it up tomorrow, but it's like I just don't see anyone playing on it. GMYK mods aren't worth the money, and people doing the paid for maps are stupid. They're selling maps? Yikes. 3 ways to make money than sit on pay in your mom's basement, make Patreon. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you can make money off something, that's why, like, as much as I can't stand Taylor Swift, like, I gotta respect her like, she's making buku bucks off the dumb shit she's doing. Like, if you can make money off something, by all means, go for it. You know, it's not gonna make me lose sleep, but yeah. I'm a FiveM server owner, and I've put over 4K in paid mod stuff, and it pissed me off, so I didn't do it anymore. Yikes! I still have a lot of paid mods for FiveM. I still have a ton of those. And they're just sitting there. That's what happens when you have someone who literally lived with his mom and had nothing better to spend his money on, so he just tossed it at and then of course he was tied up in a shit ass server, and he had access to everything, so he could just feed it to us. So that's how I got so much paid shit for my server. Hot take, GTA just doesn't look good. The way they do stuff just doesn't look good. I argue FS looks way better. GTA 5 is getting really old. Yeah, GTA 5 is over 10 years old now. So yeah, it's pretty outdated. Like GTA 5 compared to Red Dead 2, they're wild. Red Dead 2 is one of the... I'm still upset that they didn't do anything more with online. I would have played the shit out of online. Like, I had a blast the few times we played it. And didn't do anything from it since. I did the whole 5M server stuff, and I didn't even like 9% of the stuff was janky, and the stuff that was supposed to be working, like, actually didn't. And that stuff, so many hours in fixing them to work. Yeah. I will say the roleplay stuff definitely works out better in GTA than what it does in Farm Sim. But the Farm Sim mods are way better. Way better. Just all you have to do to tell the difference is just open up a GTA mod in Blender versus Farm Sim mod in Blender, and the difference is night and day. Like, yikes. Some of their models are just absolutely garbage. It's like, people pay for this? Dr. Modding is doing it, and one other person are doing it, so I put them out in my Discord for free. Oh, DR Modding. I didn't know. I mean, I know a lot of your paid mods are freaking like garbage ass trucks. That's the makes me scratch my head the most. People are literally out there paying, you know, $15 a month for these beat ass Dodge pickup trucks, Ford pickup trucks. Like, it's just like, what? Doesn't even look good. Why are you paying for that? What? Is this a... Can I get it? Yeah. Oh, I'm doing it. Is there more than one? Is this one? Yeah. Buy that. Yep. Give me an excavator. Oh, these only 2 excavators we get? Ew. I'll lease that. And just return it. I was thinking about taking a FS mod and converting it into GTA, but I don't have any garbage mods for 5M. There's other people who've done it. I've seen, what was that guy's name? The one guy converted the, that Dodge Ram with the flatbed, converted over to GTA. I get it runs better, but I'm not a texture guy. GTA is 100% textures, ultra low poly, just to try and run the game, and even then you still crash and lose textures all the time in GTA. Yeah. Wait, does this hook to this? Oh, okay. So we gotta get the, okay. Look at that beautiful Volvo. No. Give me a deer. DR modding is selling maps, and ONS mapping is selling maps for early access, but it's been in early access for over 2 years. Yeah. I'd say they're doing it wrong. Hate Volvo. I don't know. I've never used a Volvo before. I've actually ran John Deere excavators, so that's why what I like. And what's the? It was a little white and orange and blue excavator. Is the small one that's the one that they trained me on? I can't even remember the name of it. Cat when it comes to construction. Okay, you got a fair point there. But it was a little orange, white, and blue mini excavator. That's the one I learned to run an excavator on. That thing was a blast. There we go. I had to figure out which button did what. I ran NVE for 5 and it still scratched for no reason. You can't run vanilla because it looks like garbage. Yeah, I mean it's an older game. Have you ever run a Volvo? Deer sucks unless it's their dozers. Now Cat is good with their high track dozers. Hose and off-road trucks are all Volvo. No, the only thing other than that little orange, white, and blue one, the only one I ever ran was a John Deere one, or used, I should say. And that was just like around the yard. Like I never did anything significant with it. It was just my buddy had his dad owned a demolition company, and he was teaching us how to do stuff. So if he ever need like cheap labor, he knew he could ask us to take care of it or do it. It was fun though. Learning to run those excavators, the front end loaders and stuff like that. There we go. Just gotta hit it the right way. I used to do grading and catch the sucks in the past. We used to have a blast with them. My buddy had to train me to use the wheel loader they had because they had to push start their dump truck. So he had to teach me how to use it so that I could push start them one day. And I had so much fun. I was like, what else could I learn? So that's when he was like, yeah, head on over here. He's like, we got a little excavator. You run that, we'll let you run the big ones. So I sat there for a whole night just playing around in that mini excavator. I had a ball. He's like, alright, I think you've earned it. You can try out the big one. So I was playing the John Deere one. That was me after high school. What's up, that guy Leighton? How are you, sir? Happy Thanksgiving. I'm curious now. Okay, I'm not seeing a white, orange, and blue one. But I'm pretty sure because the top was white, the bottom was orange and blue. Oh, was it Kubota? That's it right there. The KX912. The older ones must be the ones that come in white. But that's 100% it right there. The Kubota KX91-2. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, that's all they run around here. I very rarely see any skid steer that's not the Takashita. However you pronounce it. That brand. What's up, AJ? Hey, we were just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. Talk about paid mods. Never cared for skid steer. Well, that's one I learned. That thing was a blast. That's why I told my dad. I was like, I told my dad, I was like, because he wants to rent a mini excavator to take care of a couple things. He's like, I'll get to run it. I was like, no. He's only ever, well, I mean, I guess there can't be that much difference between a backhoe and a mini excavator. I used to run a backhoe when I was your teenager. I didn't know how to do it. We had a bobcat at the resort. If you look around here, and my town's known for a John Deere dealership. The first John Deere ever made is sitting in my hometown. It's a pretty well known John Deere dealership. You never see John Deere construction equipment around here. Cat, we have a Cat dealership up in Felton. You see like their excavators and everything all the time. But when it comes to skid steers, you'll see those however you pronounce it. I used to know how, and I completely forgot. But when on job sites everywhere out here, all you see is those little things. You never see anything else. Owns a mini excavator. I just joined the chat. What's up? Yeah, we were talking about paid mods and how unruly your server can get at points. I was like, I don't pay attention much over there because there's some serious shit that it said. Takuchi. No, that can't be it. Is it really Takuchi? Still nothing from PJ's, and it's almost 9 o'clock. He must not be streaming tonight. Now, any operator would tell you what they like. Everyone's different on what they do. I mean, that's with anything. Some people like John Deere and say it's great. Other people say shit in the reverse for Case. Same with pickup trucks. You got your Ford diehard fans, and you have your Chevy diehard fans, and to the other ones, each other suck. But at the end of the day, you take care of anything, it's gonna last you for a while, you know. But we all can agree, Case just sucks. Is it that bad? I don't know. The only thing I ever used was the John Deere. case construction is ugly, in my opinion. I can't say that I know what it looks like. Don't see any case where you very rarely see anything case in my area. It's all John Deere, feller. But then again, like I said, I live in the town that's pretty well, or the dealership's pretty well known in this area, at least, like the Delmarva region. There's 2 big John Deere dealerships in Delaware that are pretty well known. They just suck. No one around here has them. If they do, it's because it's cheap. Well, I mean, you get what you pay for. Yeah, it's my public Discord, no filter for the most part, yet somehow holds. Yeah, there's some of the shit that gets said makes me go, wow, how's this still a thing? And then it's like some of the names makes me go, how has that person not been deleted from Discord yet? It's like, I'm good over here. I'm pretty tame. Like I read through every now and then just to see what's going on in the world, but some of that shit makes me, want to scrub my skin with bleach afterwards. Don't demonetize me for saying that, YouTube, because they will. I got demonetized for saying I didn't want to stick a thing up my nose for a test, the vid test. They demonetized my video and deleted it for what was the terminology? False medical information or something like that. I was just like, how's that false? I just don't want to stick up my nose. Here we go. I'm getting demonetized again for saying it. It's just wild that some people can post like wildly dangerous misinformation and their channel gets to stay up, while whereas like I say I don't want a Q-tip shoved up my nose and I get deleted and demonetized. It's like, what? Oh, PJ's just said something. It shouldn't take long to download because I've already installed it, so it shouldn't take a long time. YouTube so says that I'm happy I don't monetize. Yeah, like well, it's not even like they didn't even demonetize. They just straight up deleted my video for medical misinformation. It's like, how's that misinformation? I'm talking about I don't want something shoved up my nose, and that's medical misinformation? No, I don't. I don't like doing anything medically that's unnecessary. Oh, some of my stream. We've said a lot worse things on my stream. We said a lot worse things. I mean, freaking JT just in the matter of like 5 minutes of starting to stream one night dropped the N-word and then turned around and said a woman deserved it for something that happened to her. I'm just like, bro, I'm streaming. Within 5 minutes, he said both of those things. And it's just like, whoa, buddy, whoa. And he goes, oh, you're streaming. Shit, sorry. I'm like, you knew that, asshole. Is this a bush or is this a tree? That was just a bush. Alright, I think I got all the tree stuff now. I remember that night. Yeah. Yeah, he totally just, within 5 minutes of me starting my stream, was like, N-word, yep, that's because she deserved it. I'm like, whoa, my guy. See, there's a lot of bad things in my Discord, but that's because it's just Discord, not a public live stream. Yeah, I mean, we had someone that described going down on a woman and something solid falling out into his mouth, and described it as she left a little chip up there for me, a tasty little treat. I miss Tough. I mean, there's been full-blown, like, DV situations that happened while we were streaming from someone else that was in the voice chat at the time, just getting beat. And yeah, so that was in the stream as well. That was, I think that was before Discord. I think that's when we were still using TeamSpeak. Or was it TeamSpeak, or was it, what was the other one we used? It was TeamSpeak, and then there was Mumble, because we never used Vent. And then there was the Tootsie Rolls in the Dark comment. That was me. But to be fair, that was the person that told that joke was a person of color. So, like, if he was cool with it, I don't know. That doesn't really justify me saying it, does it? Is our field flooded now? Just hopped out the combine while I'm harvesting. Still curious to know if the fire that happened happened today just south of Dover was a result of someone trying to deep fry turkey. The heck? My wheels are spinning, but I'm not moving. Am I bottoming out somewhere? What the heck was that about?
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
JT has more of them than anyone else. I don't know. JT has said some pretty wild stuff. JT has said some really wild stuff. Especially when it comes to Brandon. Some of the stuff he says about Brandon is worse than the N-word in saying she deserved it. It's way worse. But I think Tough still takes the crown for some of the shit he said. And I blame Tough for JT because I didn't invite JT to the voice server. That was 100% Tough. He was like, I figured he was donating so much that we should just invite him in. And then the first night he invites him in, he's talking about midget poops, farting thong or whistling thongs, and yeah, that was an interesting night. Tough was an interesting character. He was, for sure. I'm happy he's finally... It seems like, anyway, after talking to him for a bit, he's finally, like, settled down with someone that...
I didn't know you were streaming.
Oh yeah, I got the server working.
Oh, cool. Dude, just
so
doing that. I don't need to stream tonight. I'm fine.
Nah, I said I was only going to stream until you just decided to stream, so I didn't know if you were or not. So I've just been sitting here just getting everything set up back up and
Oh, cool.
what we had. I figure since I was going to be doing it anyway, I might as well just stream it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got some mods.
Yeah, it's like a, what was it, 190
Oh yeah, no, I'm not complaining about
megabytes.
that. I
It's
was
like
just gonna
super
put,
small.
I was gonna just, I still will.
But yeah, no, yesterday they're like, oh, new updates out. I was like, all right, well, I'll see if this. I didn't modify anything. I was like, I'll see if the server starts up this time. Didn't change anything. Hit start, popped right up. I was like, yeah, it was 100% on their end. Everybody's saying it was me. No. All right, well, ladies and gents, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Now I got that harvested and get ready to stream over on PJ's channel. If you haven't yet, you can check out his channel linked in the description down below. It looks like we're gonna be playing some Dark Pictures anthology, The Devil in Me. So if you're interested in that, head on over there and check that out. So that's gonna do it. I'll be here tomorrow night, same Phoenix time, same Phoenix channel. If you want to be notified whenever I do go live, upload a video, click the notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.